Welcome to the Nerd.get podcast. From video games to movies, we're your one-stop shop for all things nerd. Now buckle up, sit back, and join your host, Vikas and Koshal Patel, on this nerd-tastic ride.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 111 of the Nerd.get podcast.
111.
Yes. Hope everyone's having a good day, good week. How the heck are you, Vikas?
I'm complete shit.
Oh, okay. Me too.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm all right. How about you?
I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm good. I was cutting stuff earlier for making food, and now my entire hand smells like an onion. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Stanky onion, I guess. I don't know.
That'll happen. I mean,
Yeah. It usually goes away after I use like the dish soap, but this time it didn't work. I don't know. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I'm smelling onions now.
Do.
Yeah.
All right, time to lose that hand.
Now, so, there you go. Yeah, just cut it off now. But it's making me hungry because I'm smelling onions now. So that's how fat I am, I guess. The smell of onions makes me hungry. Weird, but you know. Oh man. All right. I guess we got some stuff going on. I mean, usually we got a restaurant of the week, which was, oh my God, it's fantastic. We're about to get into it. Got some news articles, game releases, and then we got our main topic, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So we'll start with the restaurant, which is OG American and Southern cuisine.
Yeah.
Here in Oklahoma City. It's like the outskirts of the Oklahoma City. It's in Normandy Park / Midwest City. Oh, when was it good?
Yeah, it was really good. I don't know if I would call it Oklahoma City. Like,
yeah, the address is Oklahoma City, but it's definitely it's probably like at the border of Oklahoma City. And
I felt like we were driving. Like, I felt we were driving to the border of Oklahoma and Texas.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Ooh, man, it was out there.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's, oh my God. It's like the titles, the name says. It's got American Southern like comfort food, American Southern comfort food, and Puerto Rican cuisine. And whoo, was it good?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was like, I don't think I've been to a restaurant that was like more than one theme.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. It's usually one, and I expected one to be better than the other, I guess, but
yeah,
I like both, honestly.
Yeah,
I brought some home, take home, and I ate it like the next day, but I ate all of it, which was probably a mistake. But it happens.
I still haven't got to eat it. Once I go during the weeks, I mean, I'm usually at work until pretty late, so I was just, I don't know. I haven't had a chance. Probably eat it today.
Yeah, so man, we started off with these, I think they're called mofongo balls, is what they're called. And they were good. They were really good. I think there was stuff with like the stuff from the plantains. There's always in there.
Yeah, I don't know what it felt like. I mean, it almost tasted like potatoes as well.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it was like I think it was a combination of like potatoes and like the stuff from like a plantain essentially. And that was pretty good. We I think, what did you call it? It was pretty much like a Puerto Rican baju.
Yeah,
is what it was like. That was good. Then we had, I think that was the only appetizer we got. And then we ordered some ribs. We ordered this Puerto Rican dish that kind of came with a bunch of stuff like rice, the plantain stuff, pork shoulder.
Yeah.
And then like some sauce or something that was on top of it. That was really good. And then the ribs were pretty good, but we got a chicken sandwich, a grilled chicken sandwich.
Yeah. The jalapeno one.
Yeah. And holy shit, was that good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've never seen him compliment anybody about the food.
Yeah,
but then he's like, "Hey, this to tell the waiter, hey, this chicken salad is really freaking good."
Yeah, dude, it was like, so good.
Yeah, I had never. Yeah, this is just like never complimented anyone before. Even how like all the good food we've eaten so far.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever complimented.
I don't think so. I might have done it one other time that I could like vaguely remember, but I don't think it was like directly about one dish. I think it was just like, oh yeah, everything's fantastic.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, like a specific dish. But man, that chicken sandwich, it was a grilled chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't fried or anything. And man, I'm still thinking about that freaking. It's the best chicken sandwich I've ever had, hands down.
Yeah.
It was.
Same.
Oh my god, it was so good. Yeah, it was grilled bell peppers, onions, jalapenos, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't remember everything on it, but I think that was most of it. Oh, it's Swiss cheese on it.
Yeah, Swiss cheese. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh man, that was so good. And they had these like homemade chips with it. Those were really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's some kind
go.
of seasoning on it. It was really good.
Yeah. Oh man, it was so good. Oh, it had mayo on it too. House mayo.
Mm.
Oh, maybe that was like part of it. That like part of how good it was.
Yeah, it could have been.
I don't know. Whatever they cooked it with, it was really good.
I could try it, but like again, but I don't know. It's really, really freaking far for me.
Yeah. Then we had these two desserts.
Oh
we had a guava turnover, which was really good. It was super flaky. It was like pretty much a puff pastry with guava in it.
That top pastry was super massive.
Yeah, it was huge. And then we had this thing. It was called a quesito, right?
Quesito, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like this. It was a pastry, like a rolled pastry, had some glaze on it. It had cream cheese inside of it, and that was also incredible.
Yeah.
We wanted to get the guava turnover, and I was like, oh, how big is it? She's like, oh, I'll just show you. And when she took it there, because they have a bakery attached to it, and when I walked into the bakery, she's like, oh, I suggest this too. And she pointed at the casino, and I'm glad I listened to her, because that casino was really freaking good.
Well, apparently the one we tried was really flat. I'm looking at images now. They're kind of bigger, like taller.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder if it was because it was like, because I think they make them all in the morning, so I wonder if it just lost some of its, I don't know.
You know that fucking thing from Bueno, the...
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
What was that thing called? It was
the cheesecake chimichanga.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
that's what they fucking look like. That's
it is. That is what they look like. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Some of them look like that, but but this tasted way better than that.
Oh yeah, this tasted oof. Holy man, it was so freaking good.
Yeah.
I was planning on going back and getting some. I just didn't get time, but I'll probably go next week and get some. She's like, if you go in the morning, like they have a bunch because they make it all in the morning, and that's pretty much it. Whatever they have is what they have. So
hey, I mean that's pretty much a bakery, so
yeah. And so they got a bakery attached too, so if you just want to go there, that's fine too. If you don't want to like sit down and eat there.
People keep complaining about running out of bagels. Well, so stop fucking buying them so many. God damn. Right? Fucking run out of bagels is like 10 a.m. Like what the?
Yeah.
It's like we got no bagels. We got no bagels.
No boggles. Oh man, but yeah, it's
that
was so good.
Oh.
Everything there was incredible. Like, I think it's one of our favorite restaurants so far.
Yeah,
and man,
I really want another chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that chicken sandwich. Oh man, yeah, I want one really, really bad. I might try and see next week is Thanksgiving, so I don't expect anyone to be at work. So I'm gonna see if like a couple people want to go try it out. Because even from my job, which is like in Midwest City, it's still far. It's like a good 20-minute drive.
Well, because easy way to get to it. It's just damn.
I did find out that those are the new owners that we
really
that were there. So
new.
we found this place through Okie Dokie Foodie.
Yeah.
And when she did the story, I think it was someone else owned it, and it was just a barbecue restaurant.
Mm. Okay.
And I'm not sure. I don't think she's entirely sure either. I just did ask her. Yeah, when she did it, it was barbecue, and now it's Puerto Rican. So I think they might have kept. It looks like they kept some things from the original barbecue menu.
Yeah.
They added Puerto Rican food. So,
the menu is quite big.
Yeah, so I think the Southern Grill part is from the original restaurant, and then they added the Puerto Rican side to it.
Yeah.
I think the dessert, they also added the bakery. I think because in her original post, the baccarat, yes. I think in her original post when she did the story, there was no mention of a bakery. So, I think that has been added as well.
They had a giant ass golden Buddha there. Like I don't like.
Yeah, yeah, they did. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing anything about the bakery when she posted it.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that there's a giant in the bakery, which was that was interesting.
I really like the ambience of the bakery part. It was
nice.
Kind of neat. It was like kind of like a streets of somewhere, maybe like a European city or something, or it could have been Puerto Rico. I don't know. I've never been Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was overall the experience there was great.
Yeah.
Like the food came out, like it didn't take too long. Staff was friendly, and like, man, it was kind of so good. Just go there. You will not be disappointed. I'll give the information. So it's called OG American and Puerto Rican Cuisine. It's located at 10901 Northeast 23rd Street, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. You can follow them on Facebook at OG American and Puerto Rican Cuisine. I think you can also find them under OG Southern Grill.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so give them a follow. Go check them out if you're in the area. You will not be disappointed. It's a fantastic restaurant. Highly recommended.
Yeah. Someone mentioned, like, when we were going to go try that chicken last week, someone mentioned, what was it? Ishins?
Yeah, Ishins, yeah.
So I feel like this restaurant is kind of like that. It's like well worth the drive.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
It's like kind of far out.
Yeah, because we live, I guess both. Well, I live in South. I guess we both live in South Oklahoma City, but it was about a 30-minute drive for us from here.
Yeah.
So I feel like most places, unless you live like in Midwest City or something, I feel like most places are gonna be about a 30-minute drive. Like, I think it might be close to Choctaw. I think we were almost in Choctaw when we went.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, it's gonna be a bit of a drive, but it's 100% worth it. And they got other stuff too. They got burgers, like they have all like Southern comfort food. Whatever you think when you think Southern food, they got catfish, burgers, ribs, chicken, obviously, and then they got a bunch of different Puerto Rican dishes to try too. We just tried this one that kind of came with everything, or most things, like most of the sides and stuff. So that's what they recommended. Oh, we also had this turnover thing. That had, I think we had pork in that one too, and that turnover, the pastry. Oh man, that was good.
Yeah,
the pastry that was like, because it's stuffed with meat. That whole thing was good too. So they got a lot of stuff to try. Definitely go check it out. You're not gonna regret it.
For sure.
With that, yes. And with that, we'll move it on to the game releases for the week, which we don't really have too many. We only have like 4, I think. Yes, 4. I can count. So I'll go and get started with that. So the first one Actually, these three are releasing on November 27th. Oh, sorry, November 22nd. Evil West for PC, PS5, Series X, PS4, and Xbox One. Just Dance 2023 for the PS5, Series X, Xbox One, and Switch. And Ship of Fools for PC, PS5, Series X, and Switch. And then we got Dysteria for the PC, which is releasing November 24th. That's all the game. That's all for the game releases. Now for your Epic free game, you're gonna get kind of 3 this week. So one of them is the Rumbleverse Epic Cheerleader Pack. Dark Deity and then Evil Dead the Game are all free until this Thursday, which is the 24th, and they're available till 10 a.m. on Thursday the 24th. So be sure you pick those up, especially Evil Dead the Game. That one's a fun one. So if you don't have it yet, add that to your library. And I guess we'll move it on to the delays. Vikas?
Okay, so there are 3 main delays. One kind of delay, non-delay.
Okay. Gotta love those.
Overwatch 2 mid-season patch has been delayed due to a quote critical issue.
Oh, okay.
So it was meant to come out. Let's see, earlier this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they pushed it back to December 6th. So still got a week or so, or 2 weeks.
Okay.
Modern Warfare 2's competitive multiplayer playlist scheduled to launch the 16th.
Okay.
However, it will not arrive until 2023.
Okay.
The third one is pretty significant one. Is Dead Island 2 has been pushed back. It was supposed to come out in February and it's coming out in April now.
Okay.
And the last thing was this wasn't an original. It was delayed originally, so and it's not. So they actually put an update to with a date is The Witcher 3 next gen update.
Okay.
It's gonna be coming out consoles and PC December 14th.
Nice.
So like a month from now.
Yeah.
Less than a month. So yeah, it's free for everyone who owns the game. So
Sweet.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna have its own trophy list or not.
Oh yeah.
Trophy hunters or achievement hunters. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they have separate lists for Xbox, but they do for PlayStation.
Yeah.
So you earn multiple platinums on those, but
yeah.
But anyway, that's all of the delays I have.
All right. Now we can move it on to the news. And by the way, I think your parents are at my house.
Are they really?
Someone's here. I can hear them.
Oh, I'm
sounds
sure.
Like
yeah, I think it
sounds like your dad talking.
Yeah, I think
it's your dad. Yeah, I think your mom and dad are here.
Mm-hmm.
At least your dad. I don't know. I haven't heard your mom. Anyways, to the news. Sorry.
Yeah.
So we got. I guess. Do you want to start?
I don't know. I could start if you want. Well, I mean, you could start if you want.
I think I started last week, so you go ahead, good sir.
Okay. I feel like I always start last week. Maybe I do. I don't know. I've slept since then, so well.
I'm pretty sure I started last week because I think I started with something. Yeah, it was last week because I remember I started with the Unity thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yes.
say I've slept since then, but I haven't really slept. I don't know.
A
Um,
version of sleeping.
I just close my eyes and I'm just awake, like
Yes.
not rested.
Yeah.
Um, I guess I'm gonna start with some updates. I'll get these out of the way. Um, so Final Fantasy 14 is getting a free login campaign.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know how long it's. Okay, from November 18th through December 16th, you can log in for free.
Okay.
You have access up to 4 days entirely for free,
Okay.
which is, I mean, it's not a lot, but I mean,
Yeah.
you have to have at least 30 days of inactivity to use it, which has been a long time for me. So
Yeah.
I don't think I even got Endwalker, so I don't know how far back I
Oh
am.
yeah, yeah. Forgot about Endwalker.
Yeah. Um, Splinter Cell's actually it just turned 20. Um,
Oh, wow. Okay. Damn.
one
20
of the
years.
many games, yeah, one of the many games that's hit 20, like had another milestone this year. Um, so I think Ubisoft's getting away for the first Splinter Cell for free on PC. Um, I don't know. You can like, I think it's on Ubisoft.
Okay.
You can go pick that up. Saints Row developer Volition becomes a Gearbox software studio.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's being moved from Deep Silver over to Gearbox. Um, so I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Amazon is reportedly cutting jobs in the Luna cloud gaming. So,
Oh damn. Okay.
according to Insider, they're aiming to cut approximately 10,000 jobs. There seems to be a
Holy
lot of that
moly.
going around. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was like 11,000 at Facebook. It was like a lot of that at Twitter, I think, too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Google's laid off a lot of people for. Well, they're not. I don't know how many they laid off. They're a lot of them weren't losing their jobs. I think they're just reassigned somewhere else in
Okay.
Google.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We like moved around. Okay.
Yeah. Um, I can't remember. There's a couple other ones, but yeah, I don't know. But that's all I have for that.
All right. So for my first piece of news,
Mm-hmm.
a nonprofit organization has raised over $227,000 for a
Damn.
charity through Minecraft.
Holy shit.
It's for climate change awareness, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure people know this now, but Minecraft is used quite a bit for this kind of stuff, like raising money for charity, educational purpose, and things like that. It's one of the reasons it got so popular.
Mm.
So this specific charity was for about the mangrove trees.
Mm.
So the charity name or the name of the nonprofit is the Nature Conservancy.
Mm-hmm.
And the map that they use is called, they named the map, it's called Rooted Together. And the whole purpose of this map is to encourage players to plant mangroves to reduce
Mm-hmm.
CO2 levels in the game.
Huh.
It was pretty cool. I think they implemented some kind of CO2 mod, maybe, I think is what they did. And they the more, I guess the goal is to get it down to like a safe level. So it
Mm.
encourages people to go look for pretty much go look for the seeds you need and go plant them and things like that. And yeah, they ended up raising over $227,000 for it. So
Not,
it's pretty cool.
nothing like using electricity to raise awareness on climate change.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, you gotta do it somehow. I think they're gonna use electricity either way. So
I know.
uh
I just find it so ironic.
So yeah, it's concluded now, and yeah, there's a video on it, like what all they did and stuff. If you just look up the Nature Conservancy, so
Yeah.
you could find it on YouTube. But
Fantastic.
yeah, that's all I got for that.
I'm gonna talk about. I'm not like I don't really follow the Game Awards ever since. Ever since like I don't know. I just gave up like because I feel like it's never the right game that should be Game of the Year.
Yeah.
At that ceremony usually. But I still look and see what they like nominate and stuff. They got a lot of nominations. They announced the nominations for the Video Game Awards on the 14th. So
okay,
what Monday? Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna start from the. I don't know. I don't know anything about esports, so I don't know. We'll skip all that shit. I guess I could do best esports game: Valorant, Rocket League, League of Legends, Dota 2, and Counter Strike.
okay.
Innovation and accessibility: Quarry, Last of Us Part 1, Return to Monkey Island, God of War Ragnarok, and As Dusk Falls.
Okay. Last of Us
Best.
2 was really good. I remember that.
Yeah. This is Last of Us 1, not 2.
Oh yeah, 1. Sorry.
Well, 2's was really good, but
yeah, 2's was good. The article I was referring to was talking about 1. I confused myself.
Yeah, because Last of Us 1 came out in October.
I think so.
The remake.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they just added more to it anyway. So
yeah.
Best adaptation. This is one of the ones I was interested in. They have Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, Cuphead Show,
Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Uncharted, and Arcane, League of Legends.
Man.
So I haven't seen Cyberpunk or Cuphead. So I can't say anything on those.
Yeah, I haven't seen Cyberpunk yet either.
Arcane is definitely one of the not only a good adaptation, it's probably the best show I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just a good show. Yeah.
You don't need to be up on League of Legends lore or anything.
Yeah, I wasn't. And I still completely understood it.
Yeah. But most anticipated. So Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. I know what's gonna win. It's probably gonna be Legend of Zelda.
Probably. Is that the sequel to Breath of the Wild, or is that something else completely?
I think that's the sequel.
Okay.
I don't know. It's got Zelda in the title, so everybody's just gonna go wet for that. So
100%.
I understand they make good games and stuff, but man, I don't know how much variation there can be for that many games.
Yeah, I don't know either. I've never played any of them, so I don't. I've only played the one on the Wii.
Final Fantasy is different every single it's like different worlds every single time.
Yeah.
And then they somehow 14 kind of they'll take little bits and pieces from everything to make it part of that. I don't know. But I feel like every single Final Fantasy is its own world.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I don't know how Legend of Zelda is. I feel like it always takes place in the same place, right?
No, I don't. They're in different places each time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I know that much. I don't know. If I remember correctly, they're all a single. What's the word? Like each game is a standalone kind of thing, with the exception of this. I think this upcoming one. So, but I'm not, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. Beyond that, I don't know. I know they're not all connected. They're all like a separate kind of story type of thing. That makes sense.
Yeah. I thought that they all take place in Hyrule though. Like I thought it was just like all the same like location, just different.
Yeah, I think so. I think they. Yeah. I think that. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think that's what I meant by like different. Yeah, so it's all in Hyrule, but it's different parts of it. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess Hyrule is the world. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it takes place in different parts of that. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Outside of that, I don't know. Like, I don't know how if they're. I know. I don't think they're connected. I know that much, but. Yeah, I don't know. Like outside, past that, I have no idea because I've only played one, and that was the one on the Wii.
Yeah,
I haven't played any. I started Breath of the Wild, and I'm playing it now. I guess I started. I'm playing it now. So,
most anticipated. I'm probably looking forward to more Resident Evil 4 for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Hogwarts and 16.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for Hogwarts.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Resident Evil 4 holds a special place.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is definitely top of my list.
Yeah,
probably Hogwarts right after that.
Yeah, same. But Hogwarts is coming out first, I think. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Resident Evil 4 I have to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Best multiplayer: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, Splatoon 3, Overwatch 2, Multiverses, and Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
Best sports / racing game. I'm annoyed that they keep combining these sometimes, but I guess I can see because there's never enough sports or racing games.
Yeah.
There's Ollie Ollie World, GT7, NBA 2K23, FIFA 23, and Formula One 2022.
Okay.
I don't know what's gonna win on that one.
Yeah, no. GT7 is freaking good. I know that much.
Yeah. Best sim or strategy: Dune Spice Wars, Mario Rabbids Spark of Hope.
Okay.
Total War, Warhammer 3, 2 Point Campus, and Victoria 3. Best family game: Kirby, Forgotten Land, Lego Star Wars, Skywalker Saga, Mario Rabbids, Switch Sports, and Splatoon 3.
Nice.
Best fighting: Sifu's on there, Multiverses, King of Fighters 15, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, All-Star Battle, and DNF Duel. Best role playing: Xenoblade, Triangle Strategy, Pokemon Legends, Live Alive, Elden Ring. I bet you best role playing is going to go to Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Unless they have this weird rule they can't have it in multiple sections or something. I don't know. Best action adventure.
I think they could win multiple awards.
Yeah. I don't know, because some of these are not like anywhere else. Like Xenoblade and Elden Ring are both, I think, listed elsewhere. I don't see the Pokemon Legends isn't anywhere else.
Because I've seen games with multiple. What's the word? Areas? I don't know. Categories.
Best action adventure: Tunic, Stray, Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok, and A Plague Tale: Requiem.
Okay. What was this one?
Action.
Sorry?
That was action adventure.
Okay.
Best action: Bayonetta 3, Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, and Shredder's Revenge. Best VR: I don't know. I think I know like 2 of these. So Among Us VR, After the Fall, Bone Lab, Moss Book 2, and Red Matter 2. Best mobile? Ugh, really? I don't know. Tower Fantasy, Marvel Snap. Oh yeah, right. Genshin Impact, Diablo Immortal, and Apex Legends Mobile. Um, if Marvel Snap wins, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. That's best community support. No Man's Sky, Fortnite, Final Fantasy 14, Destiny 2, and Apex Legends. I think last year No Man's Sky won that.
Yeah, I think so.
Best debut indie: Neon White, Norco, Stray, Tunic, and Vampire Survivors. Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, and Tunic for best indie. Best ongoing game: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact.
Okay.
Games for Impact. I don't know what these are. I've never heard of any of these. Best performance: Ashley Birch from Horizon. Charlotte McBurney on Plague Tale Requiem. Christopher Judge, God of War Ragnarok. Man Engaged for Immorality, and Sunny Sulijic for God of War Ragnarok. Gosh, there's a lot more sections than I thought there were. Let's skip the audio. Audio design.
Yeah, they got a lot of nominations or a lot of categories.
Best score in music, best art direction, best narrative, and the best game direction. All right, I'm just gonna skip to Game of the Year. A lot of these God of War and Horizon are nominated.
Yeah.
And Stray for whatever reason. Game of the Year: Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So, yeah. Last year, I think they gave it to an indie company.
Yeah, did It Takes Two win last year?
I'm not sure. It's hurting my brain trying to remember.
Yeah, It Takes Two won last year.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Hades.
No, Hades was nominated. I don't think it didn't win though.
I thought it was Hades last year and It Takes Two 2 years ago. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know.
That's just It Takes Two was last year.
Okay. Well then,
might have been Hades the year before that.
okay, man.
Oh no, it was Last of Us Part 2 the year before that.
Oh yeah.
When did Hades come out? Hades. Oh, Hades came out in 2018.
Damn. Man. I didn't think it was that old.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought it came out within like the last 2 years.
They also show the nominations for Grammys. They have some video game things in there.
Oh,
best
really?
Score, yeah, best score soundtrack for video games and other interactive media.
Okay.
Aliens, Fireteam Elite, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh, that does have a good score.
Call of Duty Vanguard, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Old World.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, award season coming up.
Yep.
I don't know when. I don't know if we will announce our own Game of the Years. stuff. I can't really say anything because I haven't played anything from this year.
Yeah, I think I've only played like two things. Modern Warfare 2 and God of War. That's all I've played for this year. Really.
Yeah.
I don't think I've played any other new games. I'll probably have started Horizon by the time the end of the year comes around.
Horizon's the only one I played. I haven't played Elden Ring yet.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring. I played Elden Ring. I forgot.
Well, the two that are probably going to be fighting for each other is God of War or Elden Ring. I bet you Elden Ring might beat it. I'm pretty sure Elden Ring's going to win.
Yeah.
Unless it's Stray. Well, I don't know about that, but
yeah. I haven't beaten God of War yet, but I'm sure it's good. But yeah, I think Elden Ring will take it because everyone was playing that when that came out.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll find out in like a month. Isn't it like it's next month, right? The awards.
Yeah, I think so. I already closed it. Video gamers. They are on. Where are they on? Yes, December 8th.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. We'll see. Well, they'll have a lot of announcements that day too, so I'll probably be watching.
Because they always show stuff. Yeah, so I will be watching as well.
They have it. You can watch it in IMAX. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that on Wednesday or something. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
Get tickets. Let's see. Do they have tickets around here? Let's see. No. Closest place is Dallas.
Dallas.
So, which is interesting because
I thought maybe Tinsel. Yeah. Is it only IMAX?
It was only IMAX. I think Tinseltown might do it. I don't know.
I know they do stuff like that, so I was wondering if maybe I don't know if it goes that far ahead. December off.
Let's see if they have it on their website. The website.
Let's go to advanced tickets. I do not see it.
Quintessential quintuplets coming out.
What?
Quintessential quintuplets, the anime.
Oh.
There's an anime. It's coming out beginning of December. A movie, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a second movie coming out. That's Evangelion.
Oh yeah, I see that one.
Two anime movies in December, beginning of December.
I do not see the Game Awards on here.
Yeah, I thought they did advertise it at Tinseltown. I think you're right, but
yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll hear something when it gets closer, or see something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Who are the knows?
I'm just gonna check real quick. Oh wait, no. I thought it was advanced tickets. Why is there advanced tickets for Knives Out?
I don't know. There's a bunch of old movies they got on here. I just went through them all. I didn't see Game Awards in there. Yeah, they have Breaking Dawn, like the Twilight movies.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I don't see anything. So
yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll move it on to my news article.
Okay.
So back in December 2012, Nintendo published the last Nintendo Power magazine. And now all the issues are available online to fans for free.
Damn.
This is all thanks to the Reddit user Gumball1989. He downloaded all 285, or she, I'm not sure. They downloaded all 285 issues and has uploaded them all to archive.org. They did have issues. They did have an issue finding the very last issue, so 285 and another one. But with the help of Reddit, he was able to find those two and get them all uploaded. So for those of you who don't know, that was Nintendo's gaming magazine that they published for about 25 years, I think. Something like 24 years. I have it written down right here. And it started as a newsletter called the Nintendo Fan Club, and then about 7, I guess, newsletters later, it became a magazine. So, if you...
I don't know if Zoomers know what magazines are, so...
Oh, yeah. Well, magazines this thing. No, I'm just kidding. So, you can... Yeah, so if you go to archive.org, you can find it, and you can check them out. And I went there. It's pretty cool being able to see through, like, look through all those magazines. Brought back a lot of memories.
I'm sure it's better download them or something because
yeah, I don't know how long Nintendo's going to allow that. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn sure Nintendo's going to be reaming him pretty hard.
Yeah, so
apparently Nintendo Power isn't actually dead. It says the magazine is, but the name is... That's the name of their official podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, damn. Okay. Yeah. So I guess they got rid of the magazine, but they got a podcast. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, they might still go after him. So
I wouldn't be surprised. Very Nintendo thing to do. We were actually talking about that at work the other day.
Look! I just clicked on it. It says items no longer available.
Yep, I just did it too. I'm sure there'll be another. What I would do is I would follow this thread on Reddit because I'm sure he's gonna find another way to put it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's it's taken down from the Google Drive too. When was this posted? 5 days ago. It's already gone.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to see if... I'm sure they'll post an update in case people haven't seen it on where they... I'm sure they'll find another place.
Yeah.
There's a Google Drive torrent link apparently that you can get to, and that works still. Not the one on here. Oh yeah, this is the backup of the archive.org torrent that they created. Yeah, so...
I wonder if
there's a torrent link you can download if you want to do that.
I wonder if they have project.
Well done. Oh, well done. What was his name? Gumball 1989.
Yes.
A true hero.
Not all of them were capes.
Yes. All 285 of them. So every single one is available on the Google Drive torrent.
Fantastic.
But that's all I got.
Next year they're gonna hold. It's gonna be history's first Olympic esports week. They announced it on Wednesday.
Okay.
Singapore has been chosen to host the event. We co-organized with the National Olympic Committee, Ministry Culture, Community and Youth, and then Sports Singapore Statutory Board, as well as the IOC.
Okay.
Um. So IOC says it's framing today's announcement as quote the next major step end quote in its efforts to support development and competitive gaming on a global level. Decision to turn esports into an Olympic sport actually had been agreed half a decade back.
Wow.
Yeah, so with the initial planning, introducing it with multiple official medal sports with the Winter Olympics, but so the event is scheduled to take place June 25th, or no, June 21st to 25th.
Okay.
So, or 22nd to 25th. Jeez. I can count.
Nice.
But yeah, I think this is going to be interesting seeing
Yeah, that's really cool.
esports at the Olympics.
Yeah, they just keeps it bigger and bigger every year, which is awesome.
Yeah, because like League of Legends broke the records this month, so
yeah.
But anyway, that's all I have for that.
All right, I got some Twitch streamer game. I don't know what you would call it. Well, so a Twitch streamer, a lot, Elijaz got upset with God of War Ragnarok's quote unquote backseat gaming. So in Ragnarok, you have you fight with Atreus. This one you fight with different companions. It's not just Atreus. There's different characters that you can fight with. But in this one, if you are playing like shit, the companion or whoever's with you will be like, well, pretty much talk shit to you while you're fighting. So like if you keep missing parries or you're like you keep missing swings and stuff, they'll be like, what the hell are you doing? You need to block. Like I remember I was playing one time in Mimir, one of the characters is like, and like I wouldn't block at all. He's like, he's like, what's the point of having a shield if you're not going to use it? I was like, oh shit. So I started, and so but it's just they do funny things like that, and it's not like excessive. It's like I think if I've have it happen maybe once or twice in a fight, like, and that's like, over several different things. So apparently this streamer did not like it whenever this happened to him in a game when he was fighting a boss, and he did their chat. And apparently a lot of people just didn't like this in general. And all I have to say to those people is get good, scrub. That's it. And it won't be a problem. So, and honestly, I don't even know how they hear, because half the time I don't even know what those people are saying because I'm getting my fucking ass beat. So I'm not even paying attention to what the freaking companion's saying. Honestly, I don't hear him half the time because I can't hear him over my attacks really. So I don't know how that. Maybe I'm just deaf. I don't know. I don't hear him, or maybe I'm just too focused on trying to beat the boss or whatever I'm fighting to even notice. Yeah, because unless the person I fight was right next to me, I will not hear them. So I don't know. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting thing to get upset over. But yeah, that's all I got for that.
Well, fantastic. Before I get on to my next piece of news, I found this random Resident Evil 7 streamer. He beat the game in a public library.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn. What did he play, like on the computer, or?
I guess he streamed it from his Steam Deck apparently.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So he's set up in the public library.
Yeah.
That's freaking. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's man, that's some dedication right there.
Yeah. Apparently, he whispered and shit too. Like.
Ah.
You can check out his stream. His name was. Where is it? I can't find his name. Oh, Minister Gold.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting. But what I also wanted to talk about, I'm gonna send you something.
All right. All right, let's see it. If I can find my mouse. What in the world? That's an interesting doll right there. That is what I would call, I guess, a vagina head. So the picture is, you've heard of a dickhead, but have you ever heard of a, and it shows a doll. Is that the back of the doll's head? I think so.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think it is.
I would imagine. It definitely looks like, yes, a vagina. So you would call, yeah. What a what a design. Wow.
Yeah.
All right then. That's a children's toy right there.
But that isn't actually what I wanted to show you. Was let me see if I can find it again. Oh crap! I lost it.
It's lost.
Oh no. Oh well. I guess I'll. But that's what I found on the internet. But my last articles are about some merch.
All right.
Bandai Spirits has revealed a lineup of PlayStation merch.
Okay.
I don't know if you can, where you can pre-order these. I'm sure you can go like some of these import places and get them. So they have. Oh wait, are these prizes? Well, this is merch, right? Okay, hold on. Oh, it's a lottery.
Oh.
Never mind. I thought they were releasing merch. I'll send you this then. They have a bunch of cool looking stuff coming out for PlayStation stuff. There's a PS5 shaped piggy bank.
Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah. A PlayStation shaped storage container, like the original PlayStation.
Yeah.
It looks like that actual original PlayStation, but you press like the open button, there's like a little container inside, like you can put stuff. It's tote bag. There's nothing new really. Tableware. They had like glasses with like little coasters.
Oh, I like that.
Or yeah, and then the towel collection and some keychains.
Oh, the keychains look cool.
Yeah. It says it's approximately $5 per attempt for a lottery, so
Okay.
it's like 700 yen. But apparently, oh yeah, it says you can buy them. Actually.
Oh, nice. So you can do the lottery or pay for them.
Yeah. I want to get some of these.
Awesome, possum.
Also, I haven't talked about Hololive in a while.
Oh yeah, it has been a minute.
Crony is coming out with a PC case.
Wow.
Yeah, since I think the last person who had one was Hakos Bales, so that was a while back. But here is You might like Hakos more than Cronies. Cronies doesn't look as good as
Okay.
Hakos. Well, also this is Bales is also red, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Here is Cronies. And it comes with like a desk pad too. Which
Oh
is interesting.
wow.
Yeah.
That's really
Then
cool looking.
this is Hakos.
Oh, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna suck if they each one puts out a case. So I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're all 280 a piece.
Oof.
So it looks like they have a similar shape and design.
Yeah, looks like it.
I'm not a big fan of yellow, but I like this case kind of like.
Yeah, I like it. I like Cronies a lot actually.
It's if you look at the top, like her thing was pie, and like at the very top, like she's got the number for pi going around the top part of the case.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, I really like the look of some of the pictures that you like. The more I look at it, actually, the more I'm liking it.
Yeah.
But then,
Cool looking case.
but yeah, I kind of like Hako's more just because I mean it's red and
Yeah.
and then her matte looks a lot better too. I feel like.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not bright yellow like Cronies.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm not a big fan of yellow. Well, mostly because I don't think a lot of people like yellow. Well, some of them, like in film class, like that the color yellow is to signify disgust. So you know,
Oh yeah.
I think it's kind of wired
Yeah.
into people. But yeah, that's all I have for that.
All right. Have you ever wanted to stonk in a video game? Well, if you want to, worry no longer because Cyberpunk 2077 now has a mod where you can buy stonks. It was created by the modders Keanu Weeze and Scored the Great. And you can find the mod via Nexus Mods, and they done it with the help of CD Projekt Red actually launched official modding tools for the game, and they did it.
Yeah.
They did it with the help of with the help of those tools. And this mod, the stock stuff, comes with a part of the stock market and news mod, and you can research and invest in 33 different corporations of Night City, and then I think some of the stuff, like some of the features and like outcomes and things that happen, will only be triggered by completing missions, and the stocks are affected by things that actually happen on like your missions. So like if one of your missions, because I know there are several missions that involve different companies in the game, so like if one of your missions is like to do something with one of the corporations and like, you know, shit hits the fan or something, like it can affect that corporation's stock, which is pretty cool. So
I feel like this is I feel like there was also this where oh no, maybe it was in the single player of GTA. Actually.
Yeah, it was in GTA 5 as well. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. I don't remember if it was online or not. Actually, let me see. I could find out. There was something similar. Yeah, it was.
There might be a mod for it. Yeah, there might be a mod for it, but the official game had that in the game.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
But that's kind of cool that they do that in the.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, similar to GTA 5 stock market features, certain news items will only be triggered by completing story missions, with their contents and stock price effects being dependent on player choices during quests. So yeah, so it's very similar to that. And the actual like layout and stuff for the stock market in the game looks really good as well. So yeah, if that's something you want to try out, add to your Cyberpunk game, you can do that. Yeah, Nexus mod. It's called the Stock Market and News mod. Give it a look and see if you like it.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, I believe that is all we got for the news.
Yep.
Now it's time for our main topic, which is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And as always, we're gonna start with the spoiler free, then jump into the spoiler version. So we will go ahead and get started with that.
Yes.
So hold on one second. Okay, I was making sure I didn't have anything else. I thought I had one more article, but I don't. Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so we went opening night. We went opening night to go watch it.
Yeah, we weren't planning on it, but
yeah, we just we got invited, so we're like, yeah, we'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so initially, I did enjoy the movie. I'll say that much. But there were certain things in it. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna start off with saying, so we would watch this one, then a couple of days later, I went back and watched the first one, and I'm gonna go and say the first one was better. Come out right and say that the first one was the better one in my opinion. You can definitely feel the void or emptiness left by Chadwick Boseman not being in the movie.
Yeah,
because he definitely was a huge role in that first one. Like he pretty much, him and Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan, they carried that first movie. Like, oof, like everyone was excellent in the movie, but their performances especially were incredible in the first one. And you could definitely feel that missing from this one. Not to say that the actors did still have a amazing performance, but you can definitely feel that Chadwick Boseman about being there, like it was definitely something was missing.
Yes, for sure.
I will say that. I think a lot of the stuff we had issues with, I don't know if we can actually get into it without spoiling anything. I'm trying to think. I like the score. There were songs in there that I did add to my playlist. So there were songs I liked from it. Good soundtrack. Yeah. You did get more of M'Baku on the screen, which I liked because I like his character a lot. So that was cool. So if you're a fan of his, look forward to seeing him more. He's more involved this time around. The Dora Milaje were cool to see again in action, kicking ass as always.
Yeah,
I do wish there was more action, but you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, there wasn't as much action in this one as the last one. I will say that much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how many times. I mean, there's obviously the main fight stuff at the end. But yeah, it was. I think maybe like 2 or 3 times maybe, and like the first one was pretty short too. The first action scene wasn't very long, but yeah, compared to the first one.
I'm trying to remember what even happened. Oh, the first. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the very, very first one. Oh, what else to say about the movie? I like the actor that played Namor. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
He did a good job.
Geez, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, because a lot of stuff we had, it's very spoiler oriented.
Yeah.
All the stuff we wanted to talk about.
Jose Tinocuerta Mejia is the name of the actor.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know what to talk about. Like, this is a tough one.
Well, I mean, since Chadwick Boseman is gone, like they pretty much just had a funeral at the very beginning.
Yeah, they had his funeral. So the first thing you see.
They also like the Marvel logo was pretty much just a tribute to Black Panther.
Yeah.
Or to Chadwick.
Yeah. It was all scenes with him in it. As T'Challa and Black Panther.
Yeah.
What else? At the funeral.
I mean, like they didn't really go the Last Jedi way or like the Rise of Skywalker way. Like somehow T'Challa died.
yeah, they did. Yeah, they did do that. Yeah, they didn't do. I forgot about that.
I mean, that's a weird way to freaking cover a plot point or something. So somehow Palpatine returned. Like what? Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is not a Star Wars one.
Yeah, it's really hard to talk about what we want to talk about without spoiling things.
Yeah. I feel like, well, okay, so I guess people who are fans will probably know who Namor is.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about him. Just whatever. Like, I guess he's a mutant. I had no idea. I'm trying to remember the first. Was it Doctor Strange? Was the first time they used the word mutant?
The most recent Doctor Strange.
Yeah, the newest, the one from this year.
I think so. That or maybe Miss Marvel.
Well, Miss Marvel was a show.
Oh, you're just saying
that
movie.
happened. Yeah, that happened after. That happened after Doctor Strange, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was after Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was probably. Yeah, I think they said. Yeah, they. Yeah, that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they did do it in Doctor Strange. I remember now. Yeah, they did. They did use it in there.
Yeah. So I guess this is the second really movie that they use the word mutant in.
Yeah.
Because what other movie was out this year? It was a Thor. Okay.
Yeah, Thor.
They didn't really have anything in there.
Yeah, it was Doctor Strange, Thor, and this one. Wakanda Forever.
I don't.
Was that?
Like I don't know. I'm just trying to remember. Like I'm just trying to realize. Like, should we even talk about what she's trying to do in the beginning? So if you've seen the first,
you go ahead.
It's like, so you've seen the first trailer. You pretty much know some of the stuff that happens in it.
Yeah.
Let me see. The trailer. I'm gonna refresh my. Like the teaser trailer doesn't really have anything coherent in there.
Yeah, it doesn't.
When did they even release this? They released this 3 months ago.
Yeah, it was Comic-Con, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, like they did kind of show the funeral.
Yeah, they did show part of the funeral in the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, I just now realized that freaking that that kid being born was freaking Namor.
Oh yeah, the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that kid had freaking wings on his freaking ankles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh baby.
Yeah.
Even though I mean, it did show it. Yeah, so in the very beginning I think they're trying to save T'Challa.
Yeah.
Like story wise, I guess. I guess his heart is failing.
I think so. I just said unknown illness.
Yeah.
Is what it was.
And I think Shuri was trying to recreate the flower.
Yeah, the heart-shaped herb, because
Yeah.
Killmonger burned it all in the first one. The Guardian.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Shuri thought that it could possibly be cured by the heart-shaped herb, but she couldn't. So she was trying to recreate it in her lab.
Yeah. And then he just passed.
Yeah.
Off screen, but you know.
Yeah.
There is a lot of grieving in this one.
Yeah, this is very it's a grieving. Yeah, they really explore the whole grieving thing in this movie.
Well, I feel like I don't know. Like Shuri, it feels like Shuri doesn't act like Shuri the entire movie to me, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that she lost her brother and everything, but she was still always like most bubbly person, though.
Yeah, but I think that's why it's because she was grieving she wasn't herself. That's what I think, anyways. Which I think she did it well. Yeah, she did seem like the Shuri before from first one for sure, or even like the other Marvel movies, because she was in what? She was in Infinity War for a little bit. But yeah, she was definitely a completely different person in this one. Which makes sense, yeah, because she lost her brother. So, but yeah, I don't know. This one's another thing about this one is the fan base is kind of. I mean, obviously they're touchy on it, right? I mean, but I feel like I noticed it a lot with this one. This isn't really have to do with the movie. This is more just the fan base, the MCU fan base, I guess. You either like, I feel like there's no halfway point in liking what Marvel does. You either hate it or you absolutely love it. If you aren't on the either side of that, you just get fucking attacked. Like a bunch of people were hating on She-Hulk, and if you like that, no, that's not okay. You can't like She-Hulk because apparently it wasn't good. Whatever. And I noticed that with that. Kind of been noticing it over time as they release the shows, really, and the movies and stuff too.
I enjoyed She-Hulk quite a bit.
Yeah, I did too. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
And then like, I think same thing. Some stuff happened with the same things with Miss Marvel, which I also enjoyed. Because it's funny, I see like fans liking certain things. I was like, you like that, but not this. Like, how is this any different? You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't understand it, but
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just a weird thing. And this is like it's the same thing with this one. You either like it or you don't. Because I remember several people got attacked for saying that the first one. They didn't say that this one was a bad movie. They said, "Yeah, this was a good one. I enjoyed it, but I think the first one was better." And they got freaking attacked. I was like, "What? What?"
This, well, I mean, objectively, the first one was a lot better.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. 100%. First one was a better movie than this one.
The CG might not have been perfect, but
yeah, but the first one was definitely a better movie.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that this one's bad. It's just that that one is better, and that's okay. I feel like that's okay to say. I don't see a problem with that. I don't know why anyone would like. Yeah, the movie where Chadwick Boseman was in it. Yes, I think that was better than the one where he unfortunately was not.
Yeah.
He was I think people. I don't know if people have went back and rewatched the first one, but if you haven't yet, go rewatch it. I think people have forgotten how good of a movie that one was.
Yeah.
Not just like in the Marvel, but just in general.
I mean, it did make. Let me see. The first one weighed over 1.2 billion. I want to say.
Yeah, the first Black Panther was really, really good. The first Black Panther is in my top 5 MCU movies. So it's really
I don't know about. I'm not sure about movies. I have to think about that for a little bit, but definitely one of the best soundtracks for sure.
Yes, yeah. In terms of MCU, anyways, it's top 5 for me.
MCU, I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit because I've never thought about it. Shang-Chi was one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, Shang-Chi was really good.
I want to say I kind of. Yeah, Black Panther is pretty good.
I feel like it's definitely one of the better ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say. Yeah, I will agree with that one.
And a lot of that is because of Chadwick Boseman's acting in it. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like he plays like the role really well.
Yeah.
Especially like
it's kind of hard to make a Black Panther movie without Black Panther in it, you know?
Yeah, it is. Exactly. I don't know what else to say about the movie. I mean, I think that's all I have for spoiler free.
Spoiler free? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm as a movie by itself, like I just wish I felt Chadwick Boseman was such a great actor, and like I felt like he deserved a lot more of a tribute that what they gave him.
Yeah.
In the movie, for sure. If not, okay, so even if it wasn't in the movie, they should have played maybe something before the movie or after the movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to watch it again, but I so I will say I like a lot of the movies that I watch. I like 90% of them, even if they're kind of bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really didn't enjoy this too much. I don't know why. Like I said, I'm gonna have to watch it again. Maybe because I don't know. But
yeah, I can see
I
that.
will say okay. I will say a lot of people that really like it are huge Marvel fans, and they actually read the comics.
Yeah. Okay.
But a lot of the people that didn't like it are not as the casual crowd. I'm pretty sure they didn't like it that much, just because they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I can see that. I've come across that as well.
You know who characters are and what they're gonna become, probably. Whereas a lot of us casual people, like we don't know like any of the people, like we don't know who Namor is.
Yeah.
Like this is just whatever you got. We were shown in the theater.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can see less. Yeah, less. I feel like the people who really enjoyed it, were comic book fans, or they're really just big fans of, I guess, not maybe Black Panther, but like just that.
I'm a huge fan of Black Panther.
Those like actors and actresses like within the movie. I don't know how to explain it. Not like Black Panther itself, but just like that.
Okay,
I don't know what the word is.
I will say the acting is really good in this.
Yeah, it is. They do. But they handle the grieving and everything excellently.
Well, not just that. I'm talking the entire movie, the acting and the like grieving, whatever. Like just the entire movie. I feel like the acting was really good.
It was, yes.
But the movie was just not that good to me.
Okay, so I feel like if the acting wasn't so good, this would not have been a good movie at all. I can 100% say the acting carried the movie.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the acting was really good in the movie, and I think the reason it was a good movie and has done well is because of the acting. I don't think the story alone would have. If the story alone without those the cast without that cast, I don't think it would have done well.
Well, also like I feel like they didn't know what they were gonna do anyway.
Yeah, it's a very hard thing to do.
It's kind of feel like they don't know what the fuck they're doing right now. But
yeah,
I can understand. Like 2 hours and 41 minutes, man. That was super long.
Yeah,
I'd rather just watch 2 hours and 41 minutes like of Chadwick Boseman like tribute than what I got with
Wakanda I will say Forever. it's they're probably trying to still figure out what exactly to do with Black Panther moving forward.
Yeah,
because Chadwick Boseman's death was very sudden. I mean, no one knew.
Yeah,
he kept it private.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure he thought he would get over it or something too, probably.
Yeah. So,
because he was pretty young.
Yeah, he was.
Like,
so
how old was he when he passed? He was.
So it's very so to shift whatever because they got a plan in place. So to shift from that, I could see that affecting this movie. I do think they did well given the situation.
Yeah, he was 43 when he passed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he was still pretty young. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm still only in my 30s. I still feel like I'm invincible, even though like walking hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though like just existing just hurts. I mean, like, but I still feel like I'm gonna last forever.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. No, that's funny. But yeah, I think given the circumstances,
just me sitting here, like my for whatever reason, my ankles are hurting. Like I'm not even like using them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked Black Panther's character and like the Chadwick Boseman and everything. But I just didn't like Wakanda Forever, man. It was just I don't know. Like
it was something. Yeah, I don't know. There's something there. I can't exactly put my finger on it either.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what why the critics rated it so high as well. Let's see. So the critics are rating it. It's got 84% on tomato. Like it says 95% of Rotten Tomatoes.
The critics?
Yeah, no, for 84% from the critics, and then 95% audience score.
Okay.
I don't like. I'm not sure, man. Like, is this for Wakanda Forever? Yeah, it is for Wakanda Forever. I thought this was maybe the first one, but no, it's for Wakanda Forever. 366 reviews. Oh, okay. So like third. Yeah. So one of the ones that gave it a bad review. It's like no one expects Shakespearean dialogue in these films, but the script and the plot should not be this crummy. That's kind of what I felt.
Yeah. The story, like the overall, like, so they put. I could feel like the loss and hurry they were having for just not Black Panther, but Chadwick Boseman himself. I feel like they did pour what they were actually feeling into those emotions, like while they were
Yeah.
acting. So like all that was there, but yeah, the story and the plot, the writing itself, it just wasn't. It wasn't that. I think the reason it is rated so highly by critics and users is because it's like it's a trip. It's it's a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Like I feel like if anyone says, I feel like if they would just get a lot of backlash, maybe if they said otherwise. I don't know. Like they maybe they feel like in some way they're offending people. I don't know. Or like maybe Chadwick Boseman's memory or something. I don't know. Which I don't think is true. I don't think if you don't like something, like if you don't like Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, I think that's okay. I don't think you're offending his memory or anything like that. I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
It just I didn't like the movie.
Yeah. I don't know.
And like I feel like every single person who I've seen who doesn't like this one, they all say the first one was way better and was incredible. So
yeah.
They're not saying like, oh yeah, like I feel like that's not disrespecting Chadwick Boseman or any of the actors or anything in any way. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's true. Like if they're just outright trashing it just to trash it, that's something different. But I don't feel like I feel like a lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are saying that don't enjoy it, are saying yeah the story or the plot. Yeah, it feels like it's lacking, and like I think you might have mentioned too, like maybe the stakes weren't high enough. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to give anything away, so I was trying not to bring that up. But I mean, I guess you can mention that. Yeah, like I feel like the stakes really weren't that high in this one.
Yeah. So
well, even though some bad stuff did happen, I just feel like
it was just the way it was introduced. Yeah, I can't. I think if we go to a spoil, but it was just the way it was kind of laid out. It didn't seem like it didn't seem like it was as bad, or the stakes weren't high enough the way it was laid out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I say, I mean the acting and everything else in here was incredible. The acting, the CG, the music, it was all really good. But the story, it's missing something. It just isn't there. I feel like the story does not match the acting and everything else in the movie. Like the story is kind of left behind.
Yeah. I don't know. What would you rate it then?
All right. So if I was rating the story alone, like just a story, it'd be a 7 out of 10 for me. But because of I know filming this was probably very difficult because Chadwick Boseman isn't there,
Yeah.
And that probably took a lot of work and a lot of effort, and it was just really hard in general. So I have to acknowledge that. So I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I can't if he's not in it, I can't give it a 10. I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because Chadwick Boseman's not in it. But I will give it a 9. But if it was just a story, it'd be a 7 for me. But overall, because I know I'm pretty sure they went through a lot doing this without him there. So I'd give it.
Yeah, but I feel like they've done more with less before. I'm just not talking about just any movies. Like, I mean, I'm talking about all movies in general.
Yeah.
When an actor dies or somebody, like, they made the decision not to replace him.
Yeah.
So, which I respect, because I mean, he was T'Challa. Who's going to replace T'Challa?
Yeah, exactly.
I I just I really did not enjoy it. Like this is I'm gonna have to watch it again, but it was one of the very few times that I was like actually really bored in the theater.
Oh, okay.
I can count on one hand, like with my fingers, just how many times that has happened to me. And this is only like the third time that's ever happened. So, well, yes, I want to say that's only the third time that's ever happened. Um, so I'm gonna have to rate it a 5. It is
Oh,
pretty,
wow. Okay.
yeah. It is just, I mean, I just can't, I just can't understand why it was that like I don't know, man. The story just really brought down the entire point of the movie is to tell a story.
Yeah.
So that just being the basis, that I'm gonna have to give it a 5. That's not counting. Yeah, I'm not gonna give it. It's like because the acting was phenomenal. Because I'm pretty sure they're just using their own emotions in that, just
Oh, yeah,
because.
100%. Yeah.
And then, well, at least for the Wakandans, like not for Namor, but
Yeah.
Namor did a really good job
Oh,
too,
yeah,
though.
Edward did do. Yeah, he did do a really good job.
Um, even all the other ones, like all all of Namor's people, they all did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
But honestly, like when I was finding the action kind of boring too, was like that's
Yeah, it's
really
not good. Yeah, as a
yeah.
movie,
So
I give it a 7 out of 10. But if I were to like do
yeah,
all the other stuff, it'd be a 9. But as a movie itself, yeah, it's 7.
like I said, the reason I'm pretty sure the reason you gave it higher because you inherently know more than I do
Yeah, yeah,
about
yeah. I know
the
what's
stuff.
kind of what's. Yeah, like I know the character, especially Namor. I know
Yeah,
him and stuff like
yeah.
that. So, yeah,
But as someone who doesn't know anything about it,
yeah,
it's gonna have to be a 5 for me.
yeah. The
It's
movie, it's for the 7. Yeah, so 7. I'd say 7. Let me say 7 out of 10 is my rating. I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
Just because the
yeah,
story brings it that much down.
yeah. It's not the story's just not good. Like
Because
everything else
just
raises it. I think everything else is the reason it gets a 7 from me,
yeah,
because the story does not. And like my 9 out of 10 rating was like, oh, if I include all that, but if I'm just doing the movie itself, like if I
yeah,
include all of them, like yeah, what they had to do, yeah, it'd be a 9. But like if it's just a movie alone, like we're not taking into regard of like this obviously how hard it was to do or whatever.
yeah,
The movie's 7. It's not.
yeah. Because the
Yeah,
fairness, like
I don't know.
I know it's not fair and everything, but
Yeah,
I mean they could have went many different routes. I mean
yeah,
it could also been like not his fault either, not Ryan Coogler's fault.
yeah.
It
I
could have
mean, yeah, I
been
could.
it could totally have been some of the
Yeah, the higher
people
ups.
higher ups at Marvel trying to
Yeah,
control shit.
I think given what, yeah, what they were given, I think they did. Yeah, it's they can only do so much, right? So
Yeah,
because I'm sure there's other people, yeah, higher up people doing, putting their hands in it and stuff like that.
yeah, but I feel like they could have just made like a short like movie that had to do with like mostly just a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, and then like and just have like honestly, if it were up to me, like I would have just had the whole movie just be like like a recap of like Chadwick Boseman's like character or like T'Challa.
Uh,
It should have had every character that was connected with T'Challa in the movie. To me, that would have been the best movie. I'm sure it would have blew every Marvel fan out of the water. Like it was like, or
yeah,
like
I see what you're saying.
so maybe like an hour and a half, like long movie, but most of it was just a tribute of T'Challa.
Yeah.
And it had like a little bit of like, and mostly it's going to be mostly recap and like all that stuff.
Yeah. Kind of like more into like his life story kind of thing.
Yeah.
T'Challa's anyway.
Yeah.
Like who he affected and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just reuse scenes and stuff from the older movies because I mean there's a lot of freaking movies that he's in. Or like there's been a lot of Marvel movies.
Yeah.
So, but he also met a lot of Marvel characters too.
Yeah, it could have been about not necessarily. Yeah, it could have been about those characters as well. Like maybe, something about Bucky for sure.
Yeah, Bucky. Yeah,
yeah, he would have been somewhat a good one to kind of
honestly
do something like that with.
Honestly, just anybody because like they all fought with him, so
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That was my like. That's one thing I was like. But yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, I gave it a 5. You give it a 7.
Yeah.
We'll move it on to the, I guess,
spoiler free. Yeah. So if you're stopping here, thank you for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You can find us every Sunday at 8 p.m. on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor. You can also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at NerdGet1. And then where can they find you, sir?
NerdDotGet Vikas on YouTube Gaming and Instagram.
All right. But yeah, if you're stopping here, we'll catch you guys. Yeah, again, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. All right. Get into the spoiler version.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we talk about first?
I guess we start with the funeral. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna think. The funeral.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are there no fucking cameos from nobody?
Yeah.
At least fucking Bucky.
Yeah, I was expecting to see Bucky there, and I did not.
They showed reason why. Gosh, what was it? Namia? Is that her name?
Nakia.
Yeah,
they showed why she wasn't there.
Yeah, I understand why she wasn't there. She wasn't there on purpose.
Yeah, and I know I did actually see stuff about, but they're like, oh, Bucky was banned from Wakanda. He actually wasn't. He was never banned. The people are saying he got banned in Falcon Winter Soldier for working for Zenmo. I think initially one of them, someone said that to him, but then he brought him back to them, so he wasn't actually banned from Wakanda. So that's just false.
No, I mean they make exceptions,
Yeah.
But I mean, because this is like, yeah, it was just. I mean, he spent so much time in Wakanda.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people would have probably just fought, just been happy just to have Bucky there. Politically, they like the whatever that council that runs Wakanda or whatever would have been unhappy about it, but the Queen was like, fuck off, Bucky's coming.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
and people are also saying that it's like, oh, the Queen doesn't like outsiders. I don't know where that was said. That was never specifically stated.
No.
So I don't know what people are talking about. Like, oh, the Queen doesn't like outsiders. Like, when did she say that? When was that ever said? I rewatched the first one. She never said anything like that.
Yeah.
That was never made aware.
His dad is the one that was completely traditionalist, I feel like.
Yeah. I think, because Bucky was also his friend, so I think if the Queen would have been fine with Bucky being there.
Yeah, so Bucky and Captain America are the two characters that I know for sure should have been there. Yeah. But it's understandable why Captain America wasn't, because he's old and stuff now.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure what happened to him after Endgame.
Well,
we know he lived his life. I don't know what he's doing beyond that.
He's just an old man now, so I feel like he was still, like, if he's still around, he probably would have showed up anyway.
Yeah.
But then even
and we're not talking about like a huge cameo. It's like, oh, Bucky's there kind of thing. Like,
that
was it. That's what I would have wanted to see. Like, oh, Bucky showed up to the funeral.
Yeah. Yeah, because like Iron Man had everybody. I understand it was an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
But they had people like, it was like, who the fuck is that? It's like you had to think about who that was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they had like every single person along the entire. Yeah.
Every person.
Yeah. I would like to have seen Bucky at the funeral.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want. He doesn't even have to have any lines. Just show him there. Like I would have liked that, but.
Yeah, like him watching from a distance or something. Like even that. The only people that they had was fucking Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character and Martin Freeman's character.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised Martin Freeman wasn't there either.
Yeah.
Like at the funeral.
Actually, at the funeral, yeah.
Yeah, that was surprising too. I did. Yeah, he wasn't there either. I don't know if that was a political thing. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't.
I feel like it wouldn't matter because like, I need to go to a friend's funeral.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't think. Yeah, his character would seem like the person to do something like that. Like, I'm going.
His ties to T'Challa weren't that close. He's more got ties to Shuri and the other girls and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he does credit T'Challa to saving his life too, though.
Yeah, he does.
So, but yeah, you're right though. Yeah, he does have more relation with like Nakia and Shuri.
Yeah,
than T'Challa himself.
Yeah, he's definitely would have showed up.
Yeah. So that was interesting not to see him there either.
The Marvel logo had a bunch of pictures of. Okay, so I will admit that when it comes to, at least lately, when it comes to most stuff that has to do with emotions and stuff, like if it affects me, I will usually tear up or something.
Yeah.
I only teared up during. Okay, so there's twice I teared up in it. It was the Marvel logo.
Yeah, the logo, yep.
And then the very end, after credits.
Yeah.
Those are the only two times that I did. But not during like this quote unquote tribute to him at the end. It's just, I just felt like it was a little bit lacking.
Yeah.
But because my favorite tribute so far has been the only actor that kind of affected me dying, other than Chadwick Boseman, was Paul Walker.
Yeah.
But that one, like the tribute in that one, freaking, I was bawling.
Yeah.
That one felt like I lost my own brother. But this one, like, I don't know. I just felt like, I think he, somebody mentioned to me, it might have been you. You might have mentioned like that the higher ups didn't let them do what they wanted.
Yeah, I think there was some of that. Yeah,
but
which I'm not surprised because that does happen quite a bit.
Yeah, but I feel like it doesn't happen a lot in Marvel, and especially if it has to do with like a tribute.
I think it still does. We just don't hear about it.
Yeah, but there still would be more rumors and stuff. If there's,
I've seen rumors. Yeah, I've seen rumors. But nothing's been confirmed, so I don't. I don't know. I think it happens more than we think.
Yeah, I can see that, but I mean, Feige's kind of in control of everything anyway. But to me, it sounds like it was higher up than Feige.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would say it was Feige. I was probably above him.
Yeah. I don't know. After the funeral, was it Namor comes and announces himself. Basically,
yeah. So they're looking for the, and the other stupid thing was this is the going back to the writing. So they're searching for vibranium.
Yeah.
With this machine that later on you find out Ironheart makes, which you don't really know she's Ironheart in the movie, which is kind of weird. They don't actually come out and say it. That was another comic thing because they say her name. So if you read the Ironheart comic or knew the comics, you know that's Ironheart. But
well,
I don't.
They showed her in the teaser trailer.
Yeah, they did.
There's literally a piece of iron and a heart falls out of it. That's literally saying, "Oh, this is Ironheart."
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, back to Namor. So yeah, they're looking for vibranium. I think whoever I don't know who it was. Other people, like the other countries.
US, I want to say the EU-US was.
Yeah. And like it's maybe like the NATO, maybe I don't know. They're a group of countries looking for vibranium.
It wasn't NATO. It was Americans because, of course, the Americans try to look for the most.
I think it was Americans and the UK, maybe. I
don't know if it was a joint thing.
I think the lady was from the UK when they did that. Had the two representatives in that room. I think, if I remember.
Oh, from the. Oh, you're talking about
like when the Queen walks in. Yeah. So anyways, they're looking for this vibranium, right? And then that's when Namor's people and Namor himself come out. And the first thing the lady on site says, "It's the Wakandans," and I was like, "What? Has there any been record of Wakandans doing any of this? Like, what are you talking about?" And that just irritated the fuck out of me. They don't even look like Wakandans. Like, what are you talking about? What?
Yeah.
But sorry. So that was just weird. But yeah, that's when Namor announces himself is whenever they. Well,
because they attack whoever was on that ship or whatever, right?
The whoever was on there. I'm sure. I think the people on the ship were Americans.
Yeah, because none of them survive. The people that attacked the Wakandans was from NATO for sure.
Yeah. The lab, yeah.
Yeah, but the people that were behind the scanner for vibranium and stuff, because she was a student in America, so the CIA was probably involved in all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying it was America. NATO and them, like all the other countries, want that shit too, but they didn't have the scanner. So everybody on that ship because the people who attacked the ship was Namor's people.
Yes.
And they didn't leave nobody alive.
Yeah.
So, so like, and then after I guess they destroyed the machine or whatever, and then Namor announces to Wakanda that he's there, like he saved them because apparently that they have vibranium as well, not just Wakanda.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, Namor's people, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that was the kind of the underlying story was.
Yeah. And he goes, the other thing that kind of was like, "Oh, don't tell anyone that we're threatening you," or whatever it was. And I was like,
yeah.
Even if they did, how the fuck would you know? Like, that was just weird to me. I was like, and they continued. They didn't tell anyone, and I was like, I think you could tell Everett Ross, that this is happening. Yeah. I don't think Namor will find out. Like, I don't know. That was just weird.
The reason I think like the reasons you're talking about they said it was the Wakandans that attacked that ship.
Yeah, the lady on the ship first said, "It's like, oh, it's the Wakandans," and I was like, "What?"
Oh,
she's like, "Shut up! Well, she died anyway, so it didn't matter. Like,
yeah,
the reason I got irritated is like, well, this dumbass is gonna go tell some other person that it was the Wakandans, but she ended up dying, so it wasn't a big deal.
yeah.
But like
So
my
there was
initial thought, when she said that line, I was like, no, you dumb bitch. Like what? Because I thought I knew where it was gonna go. Like I thought she was gonna go. They're gonna make it out. She's gonna go. Oh, the Wakandas attacked the shit. Like she's gonna go tell someone, like you know, some higher authority people. Oh, the Wakandas. I was like, this fucking dumbass. But she ended up dying, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. I kind of like, because okay, so after that, the Namor announces himself to the Queen that he's out there.
Yeah, because it's the Queen and what's her Shuri, right?
Shuri.
Yeah.
Well, because this is a little bit after the NATO meeting.
Yeah.
It was her yelling at nobody else has fucking the vibranium.
Yeah.
So then right after that, it's like, oh, you're not the only one with vibranium. So
yeah, we got a bunch of it.
Yeah. For whatever reason, they weren't wearing a lot of it.
Yeah, and that was interesting. They had a, but they weren't wearing that as armor or anything.
Yeah.
I guess their weapons were made out of it.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah. It's made out of Beskar. But it's yeah, and then they're like, oh, bring me the person who designed the scanner or whatever. I want to kill him.
Yeah, like, I was like, that's a bit extreme. It's a kid, dude.
Well, I mean, they just know him as a scientist.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't know he's a kid.
But still, it's still pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Like maybe you should listen to him first and see.
But honestly, it's like there's nobody else that can think of this. Like, even if you just kill this person, like,
yeah, someone else is gonna come up with the idea, or someone else will make it. The thing's already there.
You don't think Iron Man already made something like that?
Yeah.
To discover vibranium.
Yeah, the thing is like, the machine's built. Oh, we destroyed the machine and we killed the person. That means they can't make it anymore. No, they probably have the plan stored somewhere. So you're gonna have to go.
Or even that. Like, I mean, like somebody is be smart enough to figure that out again.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's kind of where like this. Yeah, when I talk the stories kind of falling through, this is what I'm talking about. Like, okay, that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, there's no point to it. Like,
yeah.
Just because, like, Edison didn't discover the light bulb, like, it's not like we would ever have light ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody else would have came around. Freaking Tesla came around. Tesla would have came around and made it, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, someone else would have done it. So,
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of point was a little weak.
Yeah. And then the stuff that happened I guess they went to go looking for her.
Yeah.
And she had she already had like I think this is something you mentioned. Like she's like, so why does some character always have like this classic ass fucking nice ass car?
Yeah, it's always like, oh, where the fuck did she get that? It's like, oh, it was my dad's. It's always something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you mentioned it's like they're just gonna destroy a car every movie now, like a classic movie. Yeah.
Well, in first Black Panther, they destroyed a lot of Lexuses.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I guess Wakandans drive Lexus, and then like I guess the U.S. government people drive Audis or something.
Yeah, was it Audi or it was Acuras in the first one? I think they moved on to Audis.
Yeah,
it was Acura initially.
Oh no! Wait, anything with Iron Man in it, I think it was Audis.
It's Audi, yeah, that's right.
And then yeah, I think some of them did have Acuras. I don't know, but yeah, of course they had like, and then I guess she had a quote unquote suit made,
Yes.
which was already ready to go apparently.
Yeah, that kind of. Yeah.
She's like, she's been working on it. She never test flew it, but it works perfectly right now.
Yeah, there you go. It worked exactly as she needed it.
Yeah. But then they what happened? Like they rescue her, and then go back to Wakanda, and like he attacks, right? No more attacks.
No, so they rescue her, then they get attacked by Namor's people.
Yeah.
There, like when they're running from the authorities.
Yeah.
And Namor's people comes and attacks them, and Okoye gets knocked out, and when she gets knocked out, that's when Namor's people take Ironheart and
they took her.
and Shuri, yeah. And then Okoye goes back to Wakanda, and the Queen's like, "Yeah, you're not the general anymore." Yeah, and then it's when after they go get him back, he attacks.
Yeah, okay.
Because Nakia goes and gets her.
Yeah, the Queen goes to Nakia.
Yeah, Nakia goes and finds her, brings her back. Her and Riri Williams back. And
I just thought of something. They also had that one thing where where like you had like, I guess Shuri and Namor were talking. They showed the entire city underwater.
What do they call it? Talukan, I think.
Yeah, I can't ever pronounce it, but yeah, it's I can't ever.
Yeah, that underwater city that they live in.
Tech something. Let me see if I can find it. Because they also call him some kind of native, or not a native, Mayan god.
Yeah.
Or Mayan god or something.
Kulkulkan. Talokan, yeah. Talokan.
Talokan, yeah, okay, yeah. I feel like it was longer than that, but
yeah, they call him Kulkulkan, the feathered serpent.
Yeah, Kulkulkan.
Yeah. The feathered serpent god?
Yeah, it's he's
yeah, the feathered serpent god.
I don't remember.
That's how M'Baku said it anyways.
Yeah.
You don't remember what?
Oh, they have this other deity up there in the Mayan culture, I think, is Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it was related to it, I think, Kukulkan. I think it was on. Oh, that's where I remember seeing him. He was in Smite.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, because Smite is a bunch of gods and goddesses.
Yeah.
So I was trying to remember where I seen it before, but yeah. Yeah. I'm sure they're probably setting something up later for him.
Yeah, especially the way it ended. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you going to bring up the suit that Shuri was wearing when she was looking at the underwater city?
Oh yeah. I completely I completely went on a side trail there. Yeah. That underwater suit, the big ass.
Yeah, that goofy ass thing.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
But the underwater scene was pretty cool. But Yeah, so that's when they took her. Yeah, it was after that he came and attacked them.
Yeah, and then they were delivered to Wakanda. Then he attacked and killed the queen.
Yeah.
And that just pretty much just set Shuri off as well.
Yeah, because they absolutely destroyed Wakanda. Yeah, the queen died.
Which didn't help her because
No.
her brother's gone, her mom's gone.
Yeah. So yeah, that got even or more angry.
Yep.
And then we had the final fight.
No, because she recreates the heart-shaped herb.
Oh yeah, she takes up the Black Panther mantle.
Yeah, but this is where when she drank it, we were expecting to see T'Challa there.
Oh yeah, and it was
Killmonger.
Oh fucking shit! I was not expecting to see him. I wasn't expecting to see him there.
Yeah.
And then just that one scene with them, I was like, shit. Like,
yeah.
He did really good in that one scene. Like, damn.
They'd be like, I'm just glad he was like, "Hey, cousin."
Yeah. Yeah, I just like his character so much.
Yeah. Hey, auntie.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sees him instead.
Yeah, and then that pretty much just like he's just pretty much egging her on. It's like, hey, go take some revenge.
Yeah. Blood for blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what would have been better was like not maybe since T'Challa wasn't there, but maybe her father would have came back.
Yeah.
And talked to her.
Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been a cool thing to see.
Yeah, to help calm her down, because all we saw was Killmonger. There was nothing stopping her from just taking revenge on everybody.
Yeah.
And then that was when the led up to the final battle. Like they figured out, like, maybe they had a working theory on how to kill him.
Yeah.
And kill Namor.
Yeah.
And like, we'll fight them in the middle of the ocean in their own territory.
That was pretty damn stupid.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's okay. We got this machine. I was like, you don't think they could break the machine in the water? Come on.
So dumb.
That was the dumbest thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Bring him to an island. Like, bring them up to your level.
Yeah.
Like,
I can understand maybe like attacking them starting in the water and then like taking it to land somehow, but they were just in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
I was like, are you like, no, don't do that. That's a stupid idea.
Yeah.
I understand you obviously got to draw out. So yes, maybe start in the water, but like be near some land or something.
Yeah.
Because like even Shuri, like with the freaking jet after she got Namor in it, like they were going for quite a while. So they're pretty far from whatever land they were, like any land. It was enough time for him to destroy the damn thing, to figure out what was happening and destroy it.
Yeah.
The ship and the jet or whatever, anyways.
It was, I don't know. And then they had a huge fight. I guess they kind of had some kind of fight when she showed up as Black Panther.
And then what's Shuri saw her mom for a second there before she
you know what? Fucking she should have saw her mom.
Yeah, she's seeing the mom, the queen, yeah.
During the purple thing.
Yeah, that would have been perfect. But yeah, she sees her for a little bit in the fight, and then she ends up not killing him.
Oh, I just fucking remembered another tribute that I liked really good was in Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good tribute too.
Yeah.
And they even have like they made a digital version of him, which I mean I'm okay with. Like if they do it right.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised they didn't. With the amount of times they've been making digital humans.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shuri, for whatever reason, spared Namor's life for no reason. Like,
yeah, that just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, because all we saw was like Killmonger in her mind. So, um, there's nobody else to like really stop her.
Yeah.
Because the general, or I guess ex general, I should say, she did. I don't think she really cared.
No.
She probably would have skewered his ass.
Yeah, yeah. And Baku tried, but he serves her, so he ended up doing it anyways, right? So
it was weird that he was the voice of reason a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
and to be honest, if Namor didn't come in there, if Namor didn't come there and tell him to stop, yeah, they're about to lose because they were fucking surrounded.
Yeah.
On that ship thing.
Oh wait, no, M'Baku talked to her about peace. Yeah, because he was her advisor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did mention something about peace.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he didn't want to fight Namor.
Because after he found out who Namor was, and he was like, even if you kill him, like they probably won't stop because he was such a saying they see him as a god, not a king. So he was like, he's like, there's no guarantee that they will leave us alone if we do kill him. That was the thing. And then, he became her advisor, I guess, after the first one. After the first movie, he joined the council. He joined the council or whatever.
I guess he was on the council, and then I guess he would suggest to the queen what was going on. But then Shuri became queen, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, after the first movie, he became part of the council.
Well, even then, like he was just there. Like he's like, well, even outside of council, like he just wanted to talk to her, to Shuri.
Yeah.
But then, I guess they went to, I guess, officially do the ceremony, and she didn't show up. And then, like, Baku was there. It was like, she sends her regards, or whatever. And then,
wait, what are you talking about? Sorry, I'm having a brain fart.
The part where the ceremony where they fight on the waterfall.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
She didn't go to that. So does that mean he became king?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
Because he didn't come to challenge her.
No, he came in her place.
Yeah.
So is he? Yeah. Is it like kind of like towards the end of?
Is he? Is he fighting for Shuri, or he's just fighting for Shuri? And Shuri's like, oh, I'm not gonna show up. Was like, oh, if anybody else.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, is it a situation where M'Baku goes there and is like, okay, Shuri, like maybe like Shuri's like, maybe like she's like, okay, you go there, and if no one claims or fights against you, you're the king. Because maybe she's yielding the throne to him, and she's just gonna be Black Panther, like kind of like how T'Challa was at the end of his dad's reign. Like his dad was king, but he was the Black Panther, like he was the protector or whatever. So I wonder if that's a similar thing that's happening there, where M'Baku is the king, but Shuri is Black Panther, like she's a warrior or whatever. So that, I was wondering that too. So what does that mean? Oh, look at that! I googled it. It looks like. So the actor confirms that he is the king.
Okay. Because he's wanted
Black
that
Panther
for a
2
while
star
anyway.
confirms, who is the king? Yeah, he's the king of Wakanda. Let's see. Okay, just answer the question. I don't want to hear your life story. Yeah, so talking to Esquire, Black Panther Wakanda Forever's Winston Duke confirmed that his character M'Baku is in fact the king of Wakanda. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he fits the. Yeah, so yeah, it's probably like kind of like what was between T'Challa and his father, like where his father was king, he was a Black Panther.
Yeah.
Panther, so.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, so M'Baku's king. So that's good. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then she went to visit Nakia.
Yes. Yeah, she went to go visit her and then do the ritual. That mourning period is over ritual thing that her mom tried to get her to do earlier in the film, where you wear the funeral clothes.
And that's where the tribute was, I guess.
Yeah.
Small tribute
to T'Challa. Yeah.
T'Challa.
I realized those were all the scenes that she was in him with. She was with him in the first one. And then yeah, because when we watched the first one, I was like, oh, the ones that all the things those were his memories, I guess, of him in the movie. Like she like the memories of Shuri of her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because all the scenes they showed were scenes where they were together. Or things she probably would have seen, anyways. I'm pretty sure they were all where she was actually in the same scene with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that kind of finishes, and Nakia walks up with this kid. Turns out to be T'Challa's son. Yeah. Nakia and T'Challa's son, and his name is also T'Challa. And yeah, I teared up then. Yeah, that was the second time I teared up. The tribute kind of got me, but then when they showed when they said there was this kid, I was like, oh man, yeah, that got me.
I didn't feel shit. Sorry, like that during that one, I was like, really? That was the tribute? Like I didn't feel anything because one of the main things to help you feel shit is the fucking music, and they left it silent. It was completely silent on that part. Like, I don't know, man. I just
it was kind of like a moment of silence thing. I feel like that was.
But I don't know. Like I didn't feel anything on that one, and then once he showed up, the T'Challa Jr.
Yeah.
But like I said, like if there was like a actual tribute to him or something after that, I would have been happy. I would have helped, like that would have helped bring the entire movie up. But I don't know. So
yeah, we got anything else for?
That's a Black Panther.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I think that's all we got for you guys today. Yeah, we rated it. I gave it a 7. Vikas gave it a 5. We rated it in the spoiler version or spoiler-free version. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the lowest I've rated a movie so far.
And this was like solely based on the story, like it as a movie.
That's because I couldn't like even with. Well, the acting helped bring it up a little bit, so that's why I'm even giving it a 5.
Yeah,
because
acting was incredible in it. I never felt like the acting was ever lacking. It was always there.
And then just that final battle at the end, like, why'd you put it in the middle of the ocean? Like,
yeah, that was kind of stupid.
He's like, "You're not Aquaman.
Yeah.
You're fighting Aquaman.
Yeah, you're fighting exactly."
So why would you Why would you? Why would you fight Aquaman on his own turf? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, like I said, like this movie should have been a lot shorter. I just felt like it was drug on. Like, of all the other people, like of all the other cameos it could have, you had. Well, I mean, I guess I can see Martin Freeman, but Julie Louis-Dreyfus, like,
yeah, that was really random.
Yeah. Well, she was kind of the. I guess she was kind of one of the antagonists. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what she was doing in there, really, honestly. Like,
to help inconvenience some of them for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for listening. You can catch us every Sunday at 8 p.m. on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor. And then you can also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at NerdGet1. And where can they find you?
NerdGet Vikas on Instagram and YouTube Gaming.
Right. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you guys next week.
All right, bye.
Bye.